Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Masochist. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing the series. But first, do you want to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today, downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, so as you can see here, we are mid-game. I just started directly. We didn't pull anything at the end of the last episode. This is what we've got going on here. Our opponent's playing Black Wings, which is about as, it's Black Wings. You know, it depends on the level of the player. It's going to end very poorly for us. We have Sneaky C, which is a decent card, actually, depending on how things go. If he does summon the one that's unaffected, then this card is largely meaningless. But this is definitely an interesting card to draw, and we'll probably be able to use it in some way. Right now he's just normal summoning, but he will special summon at some point, which is nice. So we are going to be able to summon Sneaky C out. I don't remember if he's got any pops in his deck, but I guess we'll learn. Yeah, we'll learn. This is a very interesting card. I remember when it came out, it was like, I read it and I was like, this is kind of cool. It's nice art. I love the artwork. I think it looks fantastic. Now the thing is, whether we will be able to use it, I don't know. It's another one I'm kind of just testing. I have no idea why this card's UR. This card could have been easily a rare. I don't know why of all cards they made this a UR, but it's whatever. They're gonna they keep summoning here. We can actually summon Sneaky C. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm just gonna summon it as soon as possible. Summon it face down defense position, and let our opponent keep comboing off here. Oh, I didn't realize we could summon the Penguin Squire here. Why not, right? Why not? Let's actually, no, if I summon it, then it's going to get blown up by a Sneaky C. Let's not be idiotic. Let's not do that. We're not going to do that. Our opponent's going to keep going here. They can't attack anyway, so we just summon our little monster, our little 2500 defense monster. That's going to blow up the board at the end of it. I find it funny that they've now included Black-Winged Dragon, Black-Winged Dragon, not Black-Winged Dragon. One of the only, number one, it's a dragon. Number two, it's not a Black-Wing monster, but they've kind of roped it into the archetype, where they've kind of forced you to play it. You can't not play it because you kind of have to. You used to be able to not play it. It used to be like, oh, why in the world would I play that? This is probably one of the worst of the Signer Dragons. Almost, I think it's the worst one. Because it's I don't think anyone's ever used the effect written on this card. It might as well say nothing at all. That's how just irrelevant this effect was. But a lot of the other ones were actually quite good. But we'll see what he's able to produce here. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to be able to do. What does this do? He's going to inflict life points, and then he's going to do some damage to us. And you can get an extra normal summon. Like this, Blackwing is a tough deck to deal with, honestly, because they've got a lot going on, if I'm going to be honest with you. Alright, this guy continues to go off here. It's actually kind of impressive. Sometimes it's hard to gauge a player's skill level based on the deck. A lot of anime duelists are terrible, but this guy actually knows what he's doing. And based on, well, I can't guarantee it, but based on his hand, he actually drew really, really well. And on top of that, I don't know how many hand traps he's actually playing in his deck, because it seems like he's been playing nothing but Blackwing cards. It's almost like he's not playing any hand traps at all. But I guess we'll have to see what he's actually going to go into here. Alright, let's see. He's going to send this dude. He's going to be able to send a Blackwing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Blackwing is one of those decks that I've been meaning to learn, but it's honestly a little bit daunting. So maybe one of these days I'll sit down and learn it. He's going to summon Disbatter, which is bad for us actually, because that means he's going to negate this. But I have no choice. Was I not going to make it? Like, I wasn't going to summon Sneaky C. This is the problem with Sneaky C too. It's like, it seems like a good card, but if they have any negates, it just does nothing. It seems like such a great card, especially for platinum and gold and stuff like that. And it's actually pretty good. This card is actually pretty good against Snake Eye because their end board doesn't have any negates on it. It's good against Brand because, again, their end board doesn't have any negates on it. So you could just summon Sneaky C and then blow up their board in the end phase. But like if they have like Disbatter, for example, they're going to be able to negate the Sneaky C. So I don't know how much it's going to be able to do. I mean, it's going to... And the thing is, this negate is once per turn, so it's not like, oh, he's going to stop his negate. It doesn't really matter. And this guy continues to go off here. Now he's in the Phantom Knight area. He's doing it all. Yeah, he's doing it all. I'll see his deck afterwards. But this guy actually blended Phantom Knights with Blackwings, which is a cool combination because a lot of people put Raid Raptors and Blackwings together. It's over. I'm trying to think. What can I even draw that would help us in this situation? I honestly don't even know what would help us in this situation. Like, there can only be ones not saving us. Royal Prison's already too late. This would have been phenomenal, but it's already too late. A lot of these cards we have are just very good going first, but going second, they just, like... Doesn't really matter what floodgates we draw, they just don't really do anything. None of the monsters can really save us right now. I think we're pretty much cooked here. I don't think there's much that we're going to be able to do. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I can't beat this and this. And then if he brings out more negates, then it becomes even less likely. I don't think I'm going to beat this one. Again, Barrier Statue is pretty good, but like, you know, it doesn't really... Going second, I don't think this is going to work, honestly. That hand would have been pretty good going first, but going second, I don't believe that we have the ability to beat that. And the guy wasn't even done yet, which is actually kind of crazy. Alright, so we just won the coin flip, but our hand is pretty rough. We drew the Barrier Statue hand, but no Barrier Statues. And then we drew Penguin Squire, but no. We drew Photon Thrasher. So I guess we just set 3 and hope they're not playing anything too good. I mean, this hand, like I said, this hand is garbage. I'm such at a weird situation where it's like I have to play certain cards because I have to play the Barrier Statue because I'd be dumb not to play it. But at the same time, sometimes I draw cards that protect the Barrier Statue that don't really help the rest of the deck. And that is not good. We've got Nimble Beaver, so he's playing sprites. I'm going to put Chaining on. And I'm going to... Actually, I can just negate that. And then he won't summon anything else. But then, if I do that... Yeah, if I do that, that's actually not really that great. Actually, I can negate that, and if he has sprites, he's going to summon a sprite, and then I can banish the sprite plus. But then he gets to do... You know, he gets the special summon. So, I'm going to allow him to special summon the other monster from his deck, and I'm going to use Ledger Book right after to banish both that monster and the Nimble Beaver, and then next turn I attack over one of them. But I don't know... Honestly, I'm not going to be able to stop sprites here. So he's going to summon Nimble Momonga. That's awesome. Alright, activate the Ledger Book. Banish one, and yes, I want to banish the other, so I'll banish these two. Nimble Momonga I did not see coming, I'll be honest with you. Nimble Momonga is kind of a crazy card to go into. Why even go into this? Alright, so their monsters have left the field. Let's see. And he's going to set. I mean, he's going to pass, but the problem is I can't utilize anything here. I can't, like, not utilize, what's the appropriate word? I can't capitalize on what he's done here. Like, he's going to summon his monsters back. If I destroy Nimble Momonga, he gets another one. What are the chances that actually came up? Paleozoic Dinomischus isn't bad. Stupid Penguin Squire is just bricking us right now. Like, we just can't do anything with it. Literally nothing with it. Like, it's such a rare... Like, you look at our deck, it's such a rare combination. Penguin Squire combos off with every single card in our deck except for Photon Thrasher. So, right now, we're in a bit of a bind here. So, we'll attack over this because he can attack if he's the only monster on the field. So, hopefully we get over this dude. Yeah, we'll get over him. We don't want to attack Nimble Momonga because if we attack Nimble Momonga, he's just going to summon another one. So, it's literally pointless. We'll set this, and we'll just pass on... Yeah, we'll just pass here. Next turn, we have some moves. We just have to keep him off the sprites. Of course, you can't just normal summon a sprite, which hurts. But obviously his goal is to special summon sprites when he controls level 2s. Nerval, okay. I think we banish Nerval. Honestly, I think we banish Nerval. If we banish Nerval, then he doesn't get the graveyard effect of Nerval. He doesn't get to link it away, which is good. And he doesn't get the graveyard effect. Yeah, so basically he's playing... I think he's playing Sprite. Tri-Brigade Sprite. He's going to Forbidden Droplets to send his monster so that he gets his effect. Like I said, I believe I played this out right, but sometimes your opponent just has the better cards. And, yeah, things don't work out in life sometimes. Sometimes they just have the better... They have the right responses. And we still have to discard. Awesome. And he's going to activate that. I mean, I have 2 interruptions, so I guess it's not that bad. But we're so down on card advantage, it's outrageous. We have 3 cards, he's got 5, and then he's about to do the entire Tri-Brigade loop, so... Honestly, I think I made every correct play, but now he's got Karas. Karas is a free special summon. But I can negate Karas, but even if I negate Karas, you can go into Sprite, the next Sprite monster anyway. But he did normal summon already. We'll see how that goes. Here comes Nimble Momongas in defense. Yeah, I find it interesting that he's playing the Nimble Momonga. That's a funny one, I'm not going to lie. Purple Poison, okay. So if I attack this, he can summon another one. I just load up his graveyard with more usable cards. Yeah, I just load up his graveyard with more usable cards. I don't have another thing that I can really do here. Yeah, it's not like I have another option anyway, so I'm going to summon this. So there's a... I was going to say there's a remote chance that he's not playing more Nimble Momongas. Like I said, this Photon Thrash has been killing everything for us right now, because he can't even attack if there's another monster. I think Time Thief is the right decision. It's usually the right decision, because then we can start doing things. I'm going to attack over Nimble Momonga. Probably. I mean, I am loading up his graveyard with, like, stuff that I don't want to load up his graveyard with, but at least I have Forbidden Chalice to negate a possible either Shirag or something else, so at least that's good. So I'll attack over this Nimble Momonga, and we'll see what he does. He's going to attack over that, he's going to activate, we'll see if he... oh, he doesn't have any more. Perfect, then. He did not have any more, but he did gain some life points, which is good for him. And then we just go to pass. Okay, so this has still been reasonably interesting. Time Thief would need to get trap cards or spell cards for him to really get some value. Because right now, if we just get monsters, it's just like, it doesn't really help us. Plus, this guy could very possibly have Ash Blossom in his hand, because I haven't made a play that's been Ashable yet. So if he's got Ash, we just, you know, he's just stuck here. Oh, that sucks. Played into the column. If I remove the monster, then that column's not negated, and I'm a little afraid that the column... Yeah, I want this column to be active, because I want my Dimensional Fissure to be active. So I'll activate Time Thief, and I'll remove him from the premises, because that way this card doesn't get negated, and this... Oh, here we go. What does this guy have? Like 80 of these cards. This guy's unreal. Then he used the monster effect. Alright. I should have used the Paleozoic Dinomischus. I should have just chained it, but I forgot that you have to chain Paleozoics directly to the card activation. Sucks for us. I forgot about that. So I guess Time Thief's dead. Happens. Nothing you could do about it. I do know what's in his hand, which is this dude, Karaz. So we can negate this, which is awesome. So if he activates it, we negate it. But the problem is, and this banishes for cost, the problem is if he attacks... actually, I just realized this card's not even negate. Okay, so activating Forbidden Chalice, right? Okay, so this is going to beef up Karaz, but it's going to negate it. And he already banished for cost, which is good. So this is going to get negated, unless he has another random negate that is helpful to him. And then what's good is, because this was negated off the Forbidden Droplets, not off of the Impermanence, the Dimensional Prison is actually usable now, because the column is not negated. So we can actually activate the Dimensional Prison, which is awesome. And then, since we activated this, we can summon out the Paleozoic, and I don't think that changes anything, because this monster's still getting banished. So we're going to activate this, we're going to summon the monster, and then we're going to be able to banish his monster. Maxi. Sometimes, you know, God has his favorites. God has his favorites. I hate Max C. I hate Max C, but we have to deal with it continuously. And this will get banished. Beautiful. So now we have Time Thief. We've got Dino Miscus. We've got decent board state. Unfortunately, I did cut Link Spider, but I mean, Link Spider's not really helping the situation anyway. But Forbidden Chalice. This has been honestly like a really good card against his deck, so I'll take another one. Then we'll get Time Thief. We need again, Spell would be awesome. Spell or a monster or a trap. Okay, evenly matched. That would have been not really good against this, but cool to see. Let's go to Battle Phase. Go to Battle Phase, start getting in some damage. I used to play Imduct, but I guess it doesn't really matter right now because it wouldn't have helped anyway. So we'll get some more damage in here. This has been a decent game, but again, he's playing a deck that is far better than our deck. So at any moment, things can go very horribly wrong for us if he draws some... I mean, at the same time, he's been playing a lot of minus cards. So he's been playing Forbidden Droplets, which requires a card to be sent every time. But he's been playing it intelligent. Like, this isn't a dumb opponent. We're just kind of getting lucky, if I'm being totally honest with you. Yeah, we're just kind of getting lucky. We got unlucky with some of the draws, but then we've just been, like, things have been in a really decent order. See, we don't actually want to detach from this Time Thief because... at least we don't want to detach. Okay, this is bad. Okay, but at least we have Forbidden Chalice. At least we have Forbidden Chalice to stop when he eventually searches the Karaz using all of these other cards. See, now that he sent Kit is once per turn, so if I detach Kit, it's not going to activate twice. But at the same time, it's fueling his graveyard with Beast Warriors / Beasts and Wing Beasts and all that stuff. And I don't really have graveyard interruptions right now. I don't like Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave right now would be sick. If I just Call by the Grave that first monster, we'd be cooking right now. If I just Call by the Grave the Fractal, I think we would have had game on board. Alright, he's going to search another Karaz, which we already have the out to Karaz again. I'm actually going to put Chaining on the Summon of Karaz. I think I'm going to activate the, just to be safe, the Redoer on the Summon of Karaz to put it back on top of his deck. That is a normal summon, so I'm going to activate it. And if he has Ash, it's fine, because then we have the Forbidden Chalice. That's fine. We're playing around these things, so I can't even be mad. Because, like I said, I'm playing around these things, so... yeah, I'm going to do nothing, and then I'm going to wait for him to activate his Karaz, and then I'm going to activate the Forbidden Chalice. So this gets saved for later, which is cool. He's going to activate this. We're going to definitely chain. He's going to banish for cost, obviously. Now, what is scary is if he's got the other card. He's going to banish 4. I'm going to activate Forbidden Chalice. What is scary is if he has the trap card face down, the Tri-Brigade Revolt face down, then he can just activate that and then summon Shirag that way using the banish card. So that's going to be negated once again. Again, we're not in the worst board, so he's going to go to battle. We're going to lose our Paleozoic, so we're going to 1,200 less damage. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here we have Lina, which is a pretty good draw. He has no Beast Warriors in the graveyard right now, which is cool. Yeah, he has no Beast Warriors in the graveyard. Does this one have a graveyard effect? That's the question. No, he does not. This one does not have any graveyard effect whatsoever. Phenomenal. Alright, so we're going to normal summon out Lina. And I do have the draw effect. I don't know what this is still. I don't know what this is, but I kind of want to draw. Because, God, you know, I kind of want to draw. If I put this on the top of his deck and then take it, then that wouldn't be too bad, because then he can't draw it later, and he has less Beast Warriors in the graveyard. But at the same time, I want to save the interruption, so I'm just going to go to battle phase. And I already used my normal summon anyway. So I'm going to attack over this monster, the Karaz, and then I'm going to attack directly. And if he does have a new monster, then we can just... yeah, we can just... we have 4250 on board, so if we can just... if we can get rid of his monster right now... whatever he summons, if we just get rid of it back on top of his deck, we can draw, get rid of his monster, and banish if we need to, all simultaneously. So we have a pretty good situation going here. We're going to activate Time Thief again. We're going to be able to take another monster, so Kashtira Fenrir. If only we could keep these monsters. He's going to set a monster. Okay, that's interesting. I actually will activate this to draw a card. Just to draw the card effect. I think I'll just use that effect. I don't want to detach anything else. That's pretty good. That's the kind of thing that wraps up a game there. That is even better. Wow, okay. Where was this turn 1, guys? What phase am I in? Standby. Okay, activate Time Thief. Let's grab something off the top. It's a Fractal. We don't want that hitting the graveyard. Now, how much defense could his monster possibly have? Can I attack it with Time Thief? Can I get greedy? I don't need to attack it with Time Thief, actually, right? Because 1,024, so I don't have to attack with Time Thief. I can attack with Time Thief, and then these two will finish the game, so that's good enough. Let's attack with Redoer. So we attack with Redoer, and let's not get greedy. Okay, it's a Nimble Angler, and then we attack for game. This is probably one of the better decks that we've ever beaten, and we beat it fair and square. No funny business. No just barrier statue, easy win, nothing like that. We didn't draw barrier statue and there can only be one until the end of the game where they weren't even usable. Barrier statue could have been a monster, any other monster in our deck, and we still would have won. Yeah, totally. That was like a totally fair win. I hope we pull something good because we deserve it. All right, we got 2 legacy tickets. All right, so we're going to crack a pack open. Let's see what it is. I'm very excited about it. I realized none of these glows actually matter. None of them matter. Like, sometimes it glows, you don't get shit. Sometimes it doesn't glow and you get an awesome card. The only thing, if it's a UR glow, it's a UR glow. Other than that, it's all lies. Okay, this card isn't bad, and I think we already have it. Summons a monster. Oh, no, we don't have it. Summons a monster in defense position. It could be usable, but, I mean, 2,000 life points to basically summon one monster. It's a little bit not great. We used to play a Trickstar package that I got rid of, so more Trickstars are nice for that package. Another copy of Dragon Maid Tidying is cool. We have another copy of this, and this just goes right into our Dragon Control deck, which is actually quite good, if I'm going to be honest with you. So that just goes right in there. A Dragoonity that we already have. This is a free level 8. Yeah, if you control level 8, you can normal summon those without tributing. We had good rank 8s and like a lot of other stuff that would be good. Favorite Contact's a good card, not for us though. This is not bad. 1900 normal summon. It's destroyed by battles for summon Yang Zing from your deck. Battle or card effect. This isn't bad. Yeah, you can synchro summon immediately after this during your opponent's main phase. Okay, that's not bad either. I mean, we need more Yang Zing stuff to make that usable, but it's not a bad card. And then we've got Alien Hypno, which is a Gemini monster. That is an alien monster. I mean, does it get any worse than this? I don't think it gets any worse than that. Alright, let's open up this legacy ticket. Let's see what we get out of this. Or legacy tickets, because we've got 2 of them. So, let's see. First card, Leotard, is not very good. If it battles a non... Actually, it's not bad. It technically, it's basically a 2,000 attack normal summon. So it's not a bad card. It's just a Beast Warrior, and we have like a Spellcaster-ish deck. So this doesn't really work for that, and it's not a normal monster, so it doesn't really work in our normal monster deck. But I'm sure there is some deck somewhere that this actually does work in. Treasure Map, I don't remember what this card does, but I remember owning it a long time ago. We'd already have it. There's no point to even consider that. If we don't play it now, we probably already read it and haven't. Codebreaker 0 Day. I think I'm supposed to play this. I don't remember. Alright, so this card's actually not bad. I need more of it, though, for sure. But we needed this for our Codebreaker stuff, because we now have all the Codebreaker monsters, right? We have the Link 2, Link 3, and this, so that's pretty cool. And lastly, Tiger Axe, an iconic old card that Joey hasn't touched in a million years. I'm surprised they haven't created an archetype just from Tiger Axe. So yeah, Codebreaker 0 Day is actually a pretty good pull. We had 2 good pulls today. We had the Dragon Maid Tidying and this so far. Okay, so I was right. Codebreaker 0 Day, you can special summon it from your hand, deck, or graveyard if this monster is co-linked. It has to be co-linked, which we don't really actually do all that often. But the issue is this card is the Codebreaker is only good if we're already going into like a mech. If we're already going into a Crusadia Avermax, then it's good. So the only way to co-link that I can think of right now is if we have, for example, like we summon Reaper-Docus and then we summon this underneath Reaper-Docus, we can activate this effect to summon this from the deck. Then we're including an unnecessary singular brick in the deck, and I don't know if that's really worth it. Let me see the other one. We have the, alright, so we have the other Codebreaker monster I remember we pulled a while ago. Codebreaker Virus Berserker. Yeah, this card's not bad either. Codebreaker Virus Berserker. If I can just figure out a way to use them, I'd probably use them, because I can summon this, but I have to have a co-linked. Then I can summon this, but again, it's very this card is very obsessed with co-linking things, but we don't really co-link too much, which is a little unfortunate. But it's actually not a bad small combination here. I actually kind of like it. I might figure out how to, not right now, but like for next episode, I probably will figure out. I didn't realize we have 3 copies of this. That's actually really good. Yeah, this card's really... Banish from the grave, special summon a Dragon Maid monster from the hand. We gotta pull more Dragon Maids. This is really, really good. We have the Dragon Maid, what's it called, card, too. We have the Dragon Maid fusion spell, and we have the Dragon Maid fusion monster, but I don't think we actually have any Dragon Maid monsters. Quite ironic. Some of them are low rarity, too, so that's... Maybe one day we'll pull some of those. But this is actually a really good pull. And then we had one more thing I needed to change. All right, so we have this card right here, Crusader of Endymion. It's actually a 1900 monster that it can target one face-up monster on the field that you can place a spell counter on, place one spell counter on. If it does, this card gains 600 attack until the end phase. This is actually a free special. This is actually not a free special. I'm being dumb. This is actually a spellcaster that is... Somebody left it in the comment section last time. It's a spellcaster that is technically stronger than the familiar possessed monsters that we're playing. So they told me to just remove one of the familiar possessed and you can play this instead, which is smart, actually. Yeah, I agree. We can do that. I've been removing some familiar possessed here and there, so I will play him, and I'll probably... I can take Lina out, but I can also take Dark out. I mean, either one of them I can take out, so I'll just take out Lina. And then this card is still... I'm very on the fence about Sneaky C, because it really is one of those cards that against certain decks, it's phenomenal. Like Snake Eye. This is a pretty good card against Snake Eye, because their end board is like IP and then just like Snake Eye monsters. So you can summon this and blow up their board, but at the same time... Actually, I don't even know if this is good against Snake Eye, if I'm being completely honest with you. Because they can just put it in my back row. I guess I will keep trying with this card for a little while longer, and then I'll eventually get angry and replace it. But this is actually a good suggestion from a viewer. It is objectively better than playing one of the familiar possessed monsters. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Our hand's pretty solid, actually. We have 3 interruptions. We have Crusader of Endymion already. And we have actually 4 interruptions. I realized it's a Ghost Spell. Yeah, we have 4 interruptions. And we'll just set everything and pass. I mean, that's what we have. Just end on this. This is another reason I kind of am on the fence about playing hand traps. They don't really like synergize as well with the rest of our deck. Obviously, Ghost Spell is like good, but like if our opponent has Call by the Grave, oh, of course. Man, this has been happening a lot. Jeez. Yeah, I think we just lose here. As much as this sucks, I think we just lose here. I mean, I'll see what my opponent's playing. Because you guys asked me to do that, but this is like a lot of people open this against us. Look at this weird 46 card deck. That sucks. That sucks, but nothing we could do. We have 1 interruption. We have a Ghost Bell and an Endymion. We lost. I don't even care what they're playing. It doesn't matter if it's Math Mech or it literally doesn't matter what they're playing. It doesn't matter if it's Math Mech or it's always Math Mech. It could have been. It could have been Salamangreat. Like, no matter what, we lose this duel. I mean, maybe I can Ghost Spell and save myself here, but Circular is just broken. I'm going to activate this. Hopefully they don't have a Call by the Grave. But I'm going to activate this, and hopefully I mean, even if we do survive, right? I mean, look. We have a Crusader of Endymion. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that'll wrap it up. This is basically Monster Reborn for them, and then they go full combo. It sucks that he had the out. I think that game would have been very playable if he hadn't drawn Harpy's Feather Duster. Alright, so we just lost a coin flip, obviously. Our hand's not looking too bad. We've got Rachka, Ogre, Dark, Solemn Judgment. The out to Harpy's Feather Duster in our deck is Solemn Judgment, and for some reason... we never draw it going first. And then we've got Messenger of Peace. Our opponent looks like a bot, but I don't know what to say. It's definitely not a bot because they summoned a Fenrir. This is not the hand you want to play against Kashtira with. Yeah, I mean, we've got Ogre. That's cool. Actually, they're not even playing Kashtira. They're playing even worse. They're playing against a deck I really don't want to play against. I mean, some people are just amazing. They're just amazing. Sometimes they open the one-ofs, like, of course, like the one-of Fenrir. They open a one-of Fenrir into the, and then they have the one-of Foolish Burial. It's just like, it's unreal. And our deck is literally almost all one-of, so I'm complaining for no reason because our deck's the same shit. Alright, Kid Kalos should be banned. It's not banned, so we're sitting here watching this. Yeah, they continue to go off. They've got Scream. They've got Polymerization. Yeah, hopefully we can figure this out, but this is already looking really, really, really bad. Kalos is annoying because that negates special summon. And he's going to keep milling now. He's going to fall 5 more cards. Never mind, 10 more cards. Shit is outrageous. Milling 10 cards. Fairy Tale Snow's Engrave. And he's going to go off some more. I mean, this is just insane. How many cards was this guy even playing? I don't really, can't really count. There's too much going on the screen. Is that 25 plus 13 plus 5? All of that. He's playing all of that. And drew like... I hear all these people like, you know, after the ban list, Tearlament is going to be a lot less consistent. Where are those less consistent ones? Why do we keep playing against the consistent ones? Like, you know, the deck ceiling is a lot lower. No, it's not. Look around. Alright, he's going to go to end phase. Pretty tough board to crack here. He's got Kalos. He's got Fairy Tale Snow in Graveyard. We've got Arborea. Lots going on right now. A lot is going on. I'm going to try my best, but, I mean, this is looking bleak. We're going to summon this out. And we're going to summon this out. And, they're going to activate Scream. Remember, they had their turn now. Oof, those mills were shit. Yeah, those mills were actually shitty for once. It's nice to see our opponent not, like, milling the world's greatest hand. What is dropping my attack on this board? Probably this. There goes that. Target one monster to negate it. They're going to negate our Fairy Tale Rochka. We're going to negate that. So they're going to mill. Do they mill a specific card there? What is that? And now they're going to fuse during our turn. What is going on? Are they even... So they sent this to the graveyard. The Havness. What did they even send that to the graveyard with? I didn't see. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably over. We lost everything here. And then we have just Messenger of Peace. I can just sit here, but they could just link. We can shuffle it away, and we basically lost. Tearlament never bricks against us. All right, we managed to win this coin flip. We have Forbidden Chalice, Small World, Dragoodies. Okay, we go to Barrier Statue. That solves that. Yeah, we go to Barrier. So we're gonna activate Small World, and hopefully our opponent doesn't have an Ash. We're gonna do 10 Goldfish. We're gonna banish anything that's a level 4 that's not 1,000, and it could be this. Crusader of Endymion's good enough. I think that is. Yeah, Spellcaster. Yeah, defense is different. Everything's different. Okay, so we do that. And I think we just summon out. We search the Barrier Statue, and I think with this hand, I think we just normal summon the Barrier Statue. We Pendulum Scale the Dragoodies, and we'll set the There Can Only Be One. I think that would be intelligent. Setting There Can Only Be One. We'll save this to discard, and we'll just pass on this. I think that should be good enough. So if they attack us, we Dragoodies. We'll see what they're playing. You know, things can always go awry. They've got Trap Trick Sleeves. They're in a forest. They've got the Trap Trick, I don't know what these are called, Graveyard and Banish Pile. It is Trap Trick. It is Trap Trick. He's going to add a whole card. That's fine. There Can Only Be One is, I'd call it iffy against Trap Trick. They can definitely probably play around if they're intelligent, but you're relying on your opponent being intelligent. That card's pretty good against us, but the good thing about, the good thing about this point is that it's already too late. So they're going to attack. Nothing yet. We're going to activate Dragoodies, though, for sure. We're going to activate Dragoodies, discarding Forbidden Chalice, and their monster drops, and that's good enough for me. So now they're on a weird timer where they have to draw a Harpy's Feather Duster, essentially, to win. Because they can't... never mind. They can double normal summon. I forgot. They can beat us. They can beat us. If they have the field spell, they can double normal summon. They will beat us. But, fortunately, if they double normal summon in an unintelligent manner... This is a... Wow. We drew this? Okay. Yeah, I think we should go to battle phase. We just do 1,000, and we need the discard, so we'll leave that behind. And normal summoning is pointless because he's got, He's got Floodgate Trap Hole, so we'd be morons to do that. But yeah, he can beat us if he draws the field spell, because if he draws the field spell, he can double normal summon. But if he double normal summons, for example, 2 insects or 2 plants or something like that, then we can use there can only be one to prevent it. So we'll see what he's able to do here. All right, he's gonna summon out Myrmelio again. I have no choice. I mean, I have to allow that. He's gonna search another hole card, probably. I don't know which one. Yeah, that one can't really be used. This is essentially just summons itself as a monster. So that doesn't do anything. He's going to go to end phase, which is actually fine for us. It's actually fine. So we're going to go to Nahata. I'm just going to save this to have more monsters in hand. I'm going to go to battle phase. And I'm going to attack over this because we can't let him get 2 monsters at the same time. So we're going to attack and activate Dragoodies. I don't want to summon because, again, he can just book my monster, so it's literally pointless. We're going to attack over that. We can't let him get on 2 monsters because then we lose. So we attack, and that's fine. This is not once per turn, by the way. You can activate Dragoodies multiple times in a turn, but still, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful because there's always the chance that he is playing something weird that he can just tribute summon into a big monster or something like that. Then we really lose because Barrier Statue's good right now, but it could go very wrong. He's going to go to end phase. No, end phase is fine. We're going to draw. Penguin Squire doesn't do anything anyway. This does defense. It's half its current attack and defense. I'm trying to think. What is the highest defense monster in... What is the highest defense monster in this deck? I think we just pass, honestly. If it's an Ash Blossom, it's an Ash Blossom, but like... Yeah, I honestly think we just pass here. We go to end phase, yeah. Because it's not like he can special summon anyway, and I can use Dragoodies. It's not once per turn. So even if he attacks with 2 monsters, again, it's not once per turn. Alright, he's going to summon out the Mantis. So he's going to be able to do some funny business here. They're going to, like, I hope this is an insect. So if this is an insect, we just flip. There can only be one, and one of these has to go to graveyard. But he can search a trap trick monster right now. She's going to search this, which one's that's a plant for sure. Yeah, I can see a plant in the artwork. So you search that one out. So if this is an insect, we flip there can only be one, and we get rid of a monster free of charge, which is pretty awesome. It is a plant, so no, I don't get to flip it and do all what I just said. But what I do get to do is outbolt these monsters, because if he attacks, this is not once per turn. Dragoodies is not once per turn at all. Like I said, if we can just keep him off this field spell, I think we're in good shape. Okay, so this is the problem right here. This will get him the field spell. This is the card that will actually beat us. If he's able to summon this and then do other stuff. Alright, he's going to battle phase. I'm definitely going to just use Dragoodies because it's not once per turn anyway. So Dragoodies effect. Get rid of the Squire because we can't special summon anyway right now. And then we're also going to get rid of Mantis if it attacks. Alright, so like I said, he's up in card advantage, which is what matters. We're up in life points, which is kind of irrelevant. So we're doing so little life points. Messenger of Peace pretty damn good right now. But his monsters are really, really weak. What was the monster you just searched? How much attack does that have? It has like 1200, then we have to keep this in hand. 900. So that can attack, but it's weak in the Barrier Statue. I think most Trap Trick cards are stronger than Barrier Statue, though. So I think we just attack right now. And then we activate Messenger of Peace. I think that'd be the smartest thing to do. So we attack, and then, yeah, I think we activate Messenger of Peace. Because he's going to be able to double normal summon anyway, no matter what we do. So, because he's going to use the Garden, so I think we just Messenger of Peace and then end phase. I think that's just our best bet right now. And hope that there's not a 1400 attack Trap Trick monster in. So he's going to summon this, unsurprisingly. He's going to be able to search the Garden. Which again is unsurprising. What is good is that Trap Trick are all plants and insects, so at least that's good. That is positive for us. He's going to activate this, and then now he can do a double normal summon. If he summons a plant, then we've got the Barrier Statue. I mean, there can only be one for that plant. And I think Rafflesia is a plant, so even if he can get over this right now, I'm still good. Alright, so we're going to draw. Bestial Magnamut, can't use that anyway under Messenger of Peace. Yeah, I just can't use that right now anyway. But I have to activate Messenger of Peace. Yes. I'll pay 1,000 and I'll just end phase. This is like a weirdly annoying game. It's our fault. We're the one. But then again, it's Trap Trick, so it's like, it's one of those decks that is kind of annoying to play against, if we're going to be honest. Alright, he's going to go to end phase again. Kashtira Ogre. Man, all these big special summonable monsters. Alright, so we end that, and then we just go to end phase. Do we have any lights and darks in graveyard? Yeah, we have a dark in graveyard. So at least we have a light and we have a dark in graveyard. So when barrier statues gone, we do have Bestial Magnemite and Ogres of re-special summon. So at least we do have some follow-up. So even if they manage to get rid of this barrier statue, then we have there can only be one to stop them from going into the Trap Trick. We stop them from going into the Trap Trick monster. The other one. So right now he's got an insect and a plant. It prevents him from going into not Rafflesia, the Trap Trick, Sarah, which is when Sarah's on board, that's when the game's over. So as long as Sarah's not on board, we're doing things. We're able to play. All right, so he's going to add Myrmelio to hand, which searches a normal trap. So that's good. So you can do that. That's fine. None of them can attack yet right now. And I'm going to hold the there can only be one until I really need it. Because that's when he can have a board full of Trap Trick monsters and I'll just shock him and destroy him. The good thing is they don't play a lot of Spell Trap removal because they rely on Myrmelio for Spell Trap removal. That's pretty good. But I think that is really good actually. I'm going to resolve this, yes. Actually, I just realized, don't their monsters have protection? Destroyed by battle each turn, it's not destroyed. Okay, so they do have destruction protection, but we have... I think Kashtira Ogre is going to be totally unusable right now anyway, so I'm just going to activate this, get rid of the Ogre. And, yeah, they have battle protection, but not destruction protection. So we'll see what they do. They can set a spawn trap card, return one to the hand, something like that. This effect doesn't really do much. So they're going to be able to take one and set one, which is fine. Lightning Vortex just destroys monsters anyway. We go to battle phase now and get in for 1,000 easy, quick damage, and we just pass. The other thing is they're playing a spell trap deck, which often doesn't have a lot of monsters. So if we can destroy a lot of the monsters, we can have to deal with less here. Like I said, most of his monsters are in graveyard, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Trap Trick monsters in graveyard. They've already got their 3. Wait, how many Myrmelios have he gone through? 3 Myrmelios. He's gone through a Dionea, which they usually play. Dionea is pretty good, so they probably play more. They usually play. I remember when I used to play the deck, I used to play like 13 monsters. I want to say. Dimensional Prison. Okay. Oops. Definitely don't want to activate Messenger of Peace. Pay 1,000. I mean 100. Yes. What could this be underneath? We don't know. But like I said, I want to keep beating down his monsters, so I'll attack. Attack with this. Oh, I can't. I guess I can't use Dragoodies here. Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Alright, main phase 2. And do we set Dimension Prison? I think we do set this. Just in case they get rid of the Messenger of Peace, we do set Dimension Prison. So we'll end on this. Actually, yeah, duh. He has a monster that's 1,300 attack. Why would I not? That monster can actually attack. Why didn't he just attack? He has a monster that can attack. It's less than 1,500 defense. Like, why didn't... Oh, yeah, then again, I have the Dragoody, so he's probably like, this guy's annoying. Yeah, he could attack me. He could attack me. He can totally attack me, no problem. End phase, yes. Okay, you can... Okay, when your opponent battles a face-up monster, so now I see it, yeah. Activate, resolve. I just realized, how much does Royal Prison do against them? The only thing that stops is Dionea, if I remember correctly. That summons a Trap Trick monster in graveyard, so it only summons and stops Dionea. And we need to get more monsters into the graveyard. We're trying to win. We're trying to wrap this up before they draw a Harpy's Feather us, so I'm going to attack. No, and we're going to use Dragoodies, yes. I'm going to discard Royal Prison because, again, I'm trying to wrap this up. Oh, I forgot he has battle protection anyway. Well, that sucks. What can you do? Alright. That's my fault. I said it earlier and just forgot. Okay, whatever. Is Dragoodies permanent? That's insane. I didn't know Dragoody's was permanent. All of this time, I had no idea the Dragoody's effect was permanent. Good to know. Good to know. I had no idea. He's going to set another monster. Okay, so we are in a real slow down game state here. Going to go to end phase. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Ledger book is pretty decent. Yeah, ledger book is pretty decent. Yes, we want to pay. I can't do anything at this point, so I'm just going to pass. Like, I can't. If I attack it, he's just going to protect it, so there's no point to attack it. Alright, they're going to end phase, which is fine. Another Nibiru's getting discarded. Awesome to see. Crackdown's pretty cool. You can take one of their monsters and go into, like... You can go into not the Sue ship with it, actually, yeah, because we can do that under the barrier statue. We're going to normal summon this. Yeah, we're going to normal summon this. We'll see what they have. They could have, they have Floodgate Trap Hole. I mean, I've seen that, but it's fine, because we've got the Bastille. Yeah, they're going to Floodgate, which is fine. Like I said, we've got the Bastille, which means we could just tribute this next turn if we need to. We have 3 trap cards, which I'm still thinking about setting any of them, but I think there's really a point to set any of the trap cards that we've got. I mean, maybe eventually we'll just do something. Alright, so we'll just pass here, and this should be good enough. The only thing is now I clogged my zone, so now I don't have anything to really do. Our opponent's not attacking or anything. But I don't really plan on activating many spell cards. What could we even draw that would help? Like, yeah, none of these spell cards would even help, honestly. Because we've drawn the ones that could help, like Lightning Vortex. Small World we already used. Messenger of Peace we've used. And we have these 2 which aren't going to help anyway. So right now it wouldn't matter what we drew. Maybe Judgment. A Max C. Okay, that's fine. And we've got the Trap Trick in attack position. So now he's going to take battle damage next turn, which is good for us. He's going to attack this. I guess that's fine because I have more attack. So I guess it's fine. I'll do it. I'll take it. I'm not even going to draw goodies. I'll just take the damage. I guess he'll be protecting himself, but that's fine. I think our opponent is giving up here. Which is fine by me. That it even protects Max C? That's crazy. I had no idea this card protected Max C, too. Yeah, I think our opponent's starting to give up, which is nice to see. I think we've brought him to insanity. No! That sucks. Alright, so first things first. There can only be one to help him get rid of stuff. Let's get rid of things. And then do we crack down? If I crack down... No, there's no point to crack down because he has to get rid of less stuff. Okay, so there's no point. Okay, so now our stuff gets destroyed here. But he should have done that beforehand. Not now. Oh, I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to get me to give up my hand first. That's what he wanted me to do, but I didn't do that. So we're going to lose everything, and that sucks, but now we have a new strategy, hopefully, next turn. Yeah, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to get me to get rid of the stuff that I had before everything went down, which is pretty smart. That's pretty smart. He wanted me to discard cards to do more damage, but I did not. I did not do that. Eventually, we knew we were going to run into the Harpy's Feather Duster. It was only a matter of time. But... I mean, we couldn't have sped that up any more than we did, so we did what we could. We have Ledger Book, which is cool. We have the Bastille Magnum, but we also have Witch of the Black Forest. We can normal summon Witch of the Black Forest and attack this and get rid of it, and next turn we can Ledger Book to get rid of his monsters, so we could do that. And then if we get rid of the Witch of the Black Forest, we get the Search, which is cool. Or we can Bastille Magnum it for more damage, but I don't think it really... is really even that helpful. We're going to normal summon, go to battle phase, attack twice on this monster. It gets protected once, and then the second time it does not get protected. Hopefully. Right, yeah, it does not get protected. Nice to see that monster does eventually leave the field. We're going to set the Ledger Book and the Memory Loss. We set the Memory Loss. And we pass on this right here. And then we've got this dude still sitting here doing nothing, the Run Ryu. And we do have Memory Loss, which is cool because it can change one of his monsters to defense position. So if he does draw a decent monster... Alright, so he's going to attack with this. I do have Ledger Book, which I will actually use the Ledger Book to banish this. Yep, that's going to get banished. It's going to gain 1,000. Next turn, we actually have to summon the Bastille Magnum now. And he's running low, I'm not going to lie, he's running low on trap trick, because like I said, they don't play that many monsters. Yeah, end phase, he's going to get back his ledger book monster, the one that I banished. So we go back to our turn. Paleozoic Dynamiscus is pretty good. It's pretty good, but So I have one of two things that I can do here. I can summon Bestia Magnamut and attack, or I can Paleozoic Dynamiscus. It's two opportunities here. Plus he has one more trap hole. Yes, I want to tribute. Oh, I can actually I can do both. Why not both, right? Because if I tribute Witch of the Black Forest, I'll have a discard ready as a backup plan. Yeah, I'll tribute this, even though it's less damage for us. It's we have a backup with this. But you could also ash this too, because he hasn't ashed anything because we haven't had. Oof, we take 2,000. Damn. I just talked about that card and then I played into it. Yeah, I'm an idiot. All right. I literally just talked about the Gravedigger trap hole. And then he plays in, and we play right into it. All right, battle phase. We attack over this. Oh, and he has protection. Damn, man. I literally played into it. I literally played into the freaking card I talked about. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. I literally just talked about this card and I played right into it. So what I should have done is I should have just tributed Ranryu, and then, or I should have just set Paleozoic Dynamiscus. That's what I should have done. So now he's going to get over our barrier statue because I don't have a discard for Paleozoic Dynamiscus. And I think now we actually legitimately lose the game, because now he's going to go into the Sarah and then this game's over. Yeah, this game's over. All that work for nothing. Parallel Exceed. Yeah, it's over. And now he's going to Halatea, all of this stuff. Parallel Exceed, Garden, and then the game's pretty much over now. We couldn't protect the barrier statue. Yeah, all I had to do was just, I should have just set Dynamiscus and played it a little more safely, and I would have just banished his card. But then again, he could just draw any other Trap Trick monster, and then none of this, you know, then we just kind of lose. Alright, he's going to activate this. I could Memory Loss, but, I mean, he's unaffected, so Memory Loss is pointless. Now he's going to target a spawn trap card. Now he's doing all this stuff. It slipped out of our hands. We lost this one. Alright, so we can make our opponent's monster lose 1500 attack. We activate Paleozoic Dynamiscus, but we're still missing some damage here. He's going to trap hole. I'm fighting here. I'm fighting for my life. Thinking it's over here, but still. He's going to trap hole. I'm still going to do some damage to him. He's going to reset it, which is kind of crazy. And we destroyed that successfully, but I think we lost here still. There's nothing that we can really accomplish. Our opponent's going to let us special summon a monster. This Nahata, which is fine with me. I mean, that's cool. I'll special summon a free monster, so if they attack in the wrong order, we'll still win. They're going to summon a Time Thief Redoer, this traitor over here. Which sucks for us. But again, if they attack in the wrong order, we have the potential to win here. They must attack in the wrong order. So they have to attack this first, and then yeah, this is gonna get attacked. That's fine. Yeah, this is, as long as they attack this next, which would be ideal. Please attack this next. Okay, this might actually work out. Don't attack with Time Thief Redoer. Okay. I will activate the Nahata. I mean, he could have the one that burns us for 2,000, in which case we lose. We lose, we lose. There's nothing we could do. We lose. Okay, we lost, we lost. There's nothing I could do about that. I tried, I fought it out. Now he's going to negate that, and we get burned for 2,000. We got burned three times with that card. Which does suck, but what can you do? We fought that game. I made a little misplay. Probably should have set the Paleozoic and just kept it safe. But then again, if he just drew any Trap Trick monster, he would have just been able to attack over the barrier statue anyway. Alright, so we lost again in Platinum. Platinum 3 is a real tough one for us. We've gotten to Platinum 4 and we got out of there. Platinum 3 has really been kind of difficult for us. Alright, so we just won the coin. Our hand sucks. I'm going to probably cut these two. I try to give them a chance because you guys tell me to play, like, oh, play these monsters. They're free special summons. But, like, every time I draw this, it just, like, absolutely does nothing. just set this and pass, and I don't even know what to do. Sneaky C's another one. Like, it seemed like a card that could be good, but honestly, I'm starting to kind of revert back to Sneaky C's probably not going to work out for us. I'm probably going to have to get rid of Sneaky C, because every time I see this card, it is just in the worst of circumstances. It just doesn't come up. It is as good as it seems. It's done too. Damn, we lost. And we lost. We just cannot beat this deck. We couldn't. This is one of those decks, like, I just can't beat this. We might as well activate Ogre. Why not? But, I mean, probably have lost this duel. Alright, let's see what they've got. I mean, they've got Mekenko cards. It's not rocket science. Honestly, we'll get rid of this chick right here. Alright, they can summon a Mekenko monster from hand, ignoring summoning conditions. I'm going to summon the ritual monster that no one's ever ritual summoned. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and summon the Sneaky C. Why not? Why not summon the Sneaky C? I guess it creates another column that we can potentially abuse here. We'll summon it here, and then if anything, we'll pop in this column if it works out for us. I can summon this, but again, it'd be dumb to special summon it. Penguin Squire is another one that's just like randomly become a brick. But it's actually become a brick because we're drawing it in combination with cards that we shouldn't be playing, like these two. Like, if we had a level 4 normal summon in hand, we would have just, like... Oh my god, let me see this. Alright, so we're going to attack. Does he have any targeting protection right now? Nope, he does not have any targeting protection. Wonderful, okay. So that gets banished. I just realized the Sneaky C is like... I thought he was going to go off. Furthermore, he's not going off. Which sucks, because now Sneaky C is going to blow up the board, and including our monsters. This is bad for us. I think Sneaky C's effect is mandatory, right? During the end phase, change it to face-up defense position. When this card is flipped face-up, destroy all special summon monsters. So it's mandatory. I have to do this effect. Alright, he's going to be able to send a Mekenko card. Yeah, Sneaky C is really, like, becoming a card I kind of don't want to play. So he's going to summon out this chick and equip it with this. Add a Mekenko trap. It's fine. Randomly enough, Tiamaton is just... This is just a dead hand. Like, I can summon Tiamaton, but it's just going to get popped. Like, this has just been a dead hand, like, in every single way. This has to activate, so I might as well activate it. It's incredible. Like, I can use this, but it's not going to help. I'm just going to destroy our monsters, and his monster has protection, of course. There can only be one. And I guess we just pass here. I guess we just pass. We're going to set the there can only be one. Activate Tiamaton. There can only be one does nothing because they are all different types anyway. We pop this, hopefully. Unless he has some kind of protection here too. Target one monster, equip it with one equip. So he's going to equip our monster with an equip. And the Axe of Fools. He's going to negate our effect. That sucks. That sucks. I mean, there's nothing I could do about that. Yeah, we take any battle damage. There can only be one is a completely dead card against this deck because they're all different types anyway. Penguin Squire is a dead card because it's a dead card. Because we don't have any cards to set. I honestly think we just kind of lose this one. Any way I slice it, there's nothing that I can really do, so I think we just scoop this one up. It sucks. We've been playing like non-stop, basically just meta decks. It's or like meta adjacent decks here. Yeah, this is Platinum 3 has been really rough to us. We got to edit the deck for sure because there's just certain cards that just haven't, like, I'm sorry, but this card just hasn't been coming up. Kashtira Ogre seems like a good card, but maybe not in our deck because every time we draw it, we've got the barrier stat. Like, this card would be so good in certain situations. Alright, so I'm going to definitely put a Familiar Possessed back. Alright, so I'm definitely going to put a Lila back. Lina, I should say. I'm going to give this dude another chance, but if he disappoints one more time, we're getting rid of him too. And then we might get rid of... How many copies of this do we have? We have more or one. Okay, we have one of that. And then Ghost Bell is another one that's kind of on the chopping block. There's a few cards on the chopping block, but I think honestly, it's very possible that we're just ahead of where we should be, and Platinum 3 is just our natural ceiling right now. All right, so we're both gonna lose. If we lose this game, both of us are getting D-ranked. So we'll see how it goes. All right, as you saw, I lost a coin flip. We've got Dimension Fissure, which is a great going first card. Kashtira Ogre, great going first or second card. He's playing Trap Trick, and he went first, which, I mean, that pretty much means we're going to lose this duel. This is the deck you never, ever, ever, ever want to go second against. Like, they're about to go into Sarah and the whole lineup right now. They're going to go into Sarah. They're going to have the trap cards in the back row. They're going to have the field spell that protects their monsters from battle. This is like the worst case scenario to go in second against. Yep, they're going to have the double normal summon, Dianea. Dianea's going to bring back that thing. Sometimes it amazes me like how perfect some people's hands are. We've got Sarah, and it's our own fault. It's our own fault for not having perfect hands ourselves. Now they're going to set Halatea. Dimensional Fissure would have been sick if we had already drawn it. Now they're going to... Yeah, this is looking rough. They're going to summon Rafflesia out, and this is basically a trap hole on legs. Now he's going to summon this. This is another card I think I'd play. You can activate this the turn it's set by discarding a normal trap. I think I'd play this card. It's actually pretty good. It can make a Time Thief Redoer that's pretty cool. If I ever pull Halatea, I would definitely play it. Yeah, this guy is like insane. He drew like the most perfect trap trick hand ever. He's already gotten to Rafflesia. I'm not going to pronounce that, but this one, he's got Halatea Engrave, got the field spell. I mean, this guy drew like the most optimal of hands. He's going to summon multiple Exceed monsters, which make it so my Dimension Fissure is totally dead anyway. Let's see, we're going to try our best, but this is looking rough. Tiamaton's pretty good. He doesn't have any monsters in multiple columns, but I mean, I'll try my best. All right, so I think we go Kashtira Ogre first. I think we go Kashtira Ogre, summon it in this column. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be honest with you, out of all of the cards in Trap Trick that beat our deck, it's actually the Garden. Because it protects every single plant and every single insect from destruction once. So this has been the card that has actually been the one that has prevented us from winning, because we attack his monsters and just nothing happens. And to play this card, to play this deck twice in one day, I mean, it really tells you how far we've come, that we're not even playing as Dark Magician, and like, we're not even, I can negate that, but actually, I think we do negate that. Yeah, I'm going to activate the Chalice, and that way we can actually run over this too, which is good, because we'll negate the other effect, so we will be able to, I mean, we won't be able to run over it. I'm being dumb, because again, he has battle protection on every single plant and insect. Yeah, he has battle protection on all of them. Now he's going to be able to use the effect of Sarah. I guess we do activate Ogre. Yeah, why not? We're going to try to take cards off the top of his deck. He's going to be able to set off of the Rafflesia or the Sarah. Sarah's like such a broken card. I also could have negated the Sarah, but then I would have lost my Ogre. Sarah is a +2 every single turn. It's like the most outrageous card. He's going to search. I don't even know what that one is. That's one of the newer ones. 5 cards. Yeah, if your opponent special summons a target one monster your opponent controls. So they don't even have to, like... It's kind of crazy. Alright. Guess we banish Mantis. Why not? He's playing a lot more trap hole cards than usual. We're going to activate this right here, and then we're going to pop this column. The newly set card and the Sarah. Okay, that's fine. We want it to resolve first, then we activate Tiamaton. So we'll summon the Tiamaton here. So we get rid of both Sarah and this card right here. 2 for 1 is better than 1, so we'll do that. What sucks is that, like I said, 2500 both with battle protection. We could get rid of the field spell. I guess we can get rid of the field. That gets destroyed. Summon this out. I think we can go into the wolf to get rid of the field spell and then start. But this is just really good. This can unaffected by traps. Yeah, so our hand is actually totally dead anyway. And he can add a trap trick monster every single turn. And then obviously this is really good too. Problem is our monsters are really weak from the extra deck. I mean, I'm going to keep fighting, but it's honestly becoming less and less reasonable to do so. So I'm going to activate Diamond Direwolf if this is not a trap hole card that loses us the duel. We're going to detach this. We're going to pop itself and the field spell. As long as that field spell is on board, it's not a shot in hell we're winning this duel, so we might as well get rid of it. Alright, he's going to attach a monster as material. The Diamond Direwolf, okay, whatever. Go to battle phase and just attack this Rafflesia. Alright, he's going to banish, summon a Trap Trick monster. This monster right here, special summon, banish it. So you can banish our monster. Yeah, we lost this duel. There's nothing that we can do. This has been insane today. We've been playing like really good decks that never ever mess up. We've been demoted to a lower rank. Rest in peace. This has been like real hell. Like Platinum 3 has actually been like a real life hell for us. Our opponent just got into the game and scooped. We got demoted and we went through some hard battles, but this was the hardest one of them all. Yeah, we won that one. We've got 2 legacy tickets, and this is a decent stat-wise card. If it stays in defense mode, we gain 1,000 every standby phase. So if we're in one of those duels where we have Messenger of Peace up, this could actually be kind of decent. It could just keep gaining us life points. Alright, out of curiosity, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing a God deck, and they were just, I mean, this would have been a fun duel. I wish they didn't scoop, because after dueling an entire, like, it was like a meta day, I would have loved to play this. This seems like so much fun to play against. Alright, let's open up a master pack. We definitely need something good. I hope this isn't a fake glow. As people have told me, this is actually, it doesn't mean that there's a hollow, it just means that there's a glossy. This is a good card. This is a solid, good card. 100% detached. Target one monster. Opponent controls banished until the next standby phase. It's a good card. I mean, that's all I can really say, and it can rank up into the other spiders at the end of the damage step of this card attack. It can gain 300 and 3 ranks. It could rank into the big spiders. Overflow is not usable for us. Senior Silver Ninja, I don't think this is usable for us either, so that's no good. Shark Cannon's a good card, but we'd have to have a lot of spells for it to be really usable. We do have Ray, and we do have Hayate. So, I mean, maybe one day tactical, this is not going to work for us. We do have a rocket monster, but not enough. This is a Mermail card, not really usable. Performer Pal, probably not usable. Yeah, this is not usable. Destroys an opponent's monster by battle, and we were lied to. We have no... This is the glossy right here. This was the card that made the whole pack shine. Malevolent Sin is actually a good pull, though, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so we're going to open the packs. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully it's something good, because we really need something. Today has been torture, I'll say that. We'll see what we get. Level tuning, reduce the levels of all monster. Okay, so no, that's not good enough. Psychic Nightmare. Okay, let's see this. This card is just so underwhelming. I don't even want to summarize it for you guys. It's that underwhelming. Let's see what we get out of the next one here. Montage Dragon. I remember this card. By sending 3 other monsters from your hand to the graveyard. This card's attack becomes the combined levels of all the monsters. If I had 3 of these and I can build an entire deck around it, it's possible, but 1 copy of this isn't good enough. And then this is the other fusion for, I believe, what's it called? The Swordsman, I think. The Flame Swordsman. So, really underwhelming. Alright, so this is the deck right here. So I'm honestly looking at Malevolent Sin. As good of a card as it is, I don't even know if we should run it. Like, because if I run this, I gotta run the bigger spiders. Because if I run the bigger spiders, then, you know, they have a bunch of other effects. I gotta look up the other spiders. Do they have spider in the name? Alright, so these are the other spiders we pulled. So we pulled both. We pulled Ravenous Tarantula and we pulled Pain Gainer. So we pulled them both. If we attack with the Malevolent Sin, we get to increase his level by 3, making it 7. And then we attack again, then we can go into Pain Gainer. And then we attack again, we could... Actually, no. Well, let me think these through. We can use this using a rank 8 Exceed monster, transfer its material. So if we can get it to level 8, okay, so that's okay. And then Pain Gainer too. These are interesting for sure, so I'd really have to, like, consider it, but then I have to cut a lot of the other stuff out of my pack, like a lot of other cards out of the package. So, like, I have to cut, like, Artifact Dagda. Actually, I might cut this. This is a cuttable card. Artifact Dagda is cuttable. Because in this deck, you don't need 2 monsters, so I think I can cut that for the Malevolent Sin. That would be interesting. And I think that should be good. I think it should be enough of a cut. I don't even have to do much else. And in terms of our other pulls, they were just dog shit right now. But we're going to keep fighting, and we're going to hopefully make things better. This card's another one. Kashtira Ogre has just been... I'm very on the fence about this card. It's a free special summon, but like other than that, it really doesn't do much else. It's the same reason I've said I don't want to play the Mech Knights, because like other than being free special summons, they just kind of like, yeah, he can rearrange the deck. Not really rearrange the deck, but he can banish a card from the top of the deck. But I mean, as good as a level 8, a level 7 2800 attack special summon is, it's like in Platinum 3 it doesn't do much because we're playing against real archetypes, and it's better to floodgate our opponent than just summon a 2800 attack monster. We just summon things in weird order. I mean, we just get things in weird order. Like if I got like Dimensional Fissure plus that card, then it would be good, but we'll see. We're going to keep dueling. We're going to keep fighting it out. We might even have to change decks for next episode. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Our hand is like very, very going second. It's pretty much dead. I'm going to activate the effect of Squire. Summon that out. Now we can use it, reduce its level by 1. Our opponent has some kind of response. I don't know what it is, but some kind of response. We're going to activate this to flip our monster. I wonder what they've got. Probably Imperm. Yeah, they've probably got Imperm. I mean, regardless of if they have Imperm or not, I still have to go into this. So we're Time Thief plus the Prison. Not the worst, not the best. They're going to Effect Veiler now. Why? Why? What was the point of that? Okay. Just going to set this and pass. I mean, I guess you can't use Effect Veiler during your turn, but like, what was the point of that? Yeah, so Effect Veiler wears off. And now with Standby Phase, we can activate Redoer and grab something off the top. I don't know what our opponent's playing yet. I know they've got Veiler. They're playing Dark Magician. We play against this deck probably more than anything else. Dark Magician. It's incredible to me how many Dark Magician players all day long today. Harpy's Feather Rust. I could summon Tiamaton. What would that help, right? Yeah, I guess we saved. We save it. All day long today, Harpy's Feather Duster. You would say, well, you know, if you're playing against Harpy's Feather Duster, perhaps you should play the out. We should play the out, you're right. No, you're right, we should play the out. Except, I do play the out, but we never see it. We never see Solemn Judgment. So now we're just kind of, we're stuck playing against what we have to play against. So they're going to use this. What did I get off the top of their deck again? Oh, I got a monster, so I can't do any of that. So they're going to summon Dark Magician. It's like I do play the outs, but I never draw them. And, I mean, this is seemingly doable. They don't have Circle out, and that's positive to see, is that they don't have Circle. And we have Tiamaton, so we can potentially do something about this. They're going to set another card, making Tiamaton live, which is fine. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and activate Time Thief Redoer, and I'm going to just detach these cards because I want to save the Time Thief. I'm going to take some damage, but it's fine. And then end phase, I can activate this. I can put it back anywhere, but I don't even know where I would put it back to be smart about this, because I could put it in front of the Dark Magician and then guarantee a summon on either side. But I want him to activate, what's it called? The Eternal Soul. I want him to activate it. So I guess just to pop more cards, I'll summon it here. Kashtira Ogre is not helpful unless we get what's his name, a monster, then it's helpful. Kashtira Ogre, people were saying that is just we have that card. That doesn't really do anything. That's fine. Yeah, it does nothing right now on normal summon. We don't have any on normal summon effects right now, so that's fine. Okay, then we're gonna take another monster. Okay, that's fine. I think we actually do activate this, believe it or not. Yeah, we do actually activate this. And then we can put Kashtira Ogre out there onto the field. Detach. Now we can special summon Kashtira Ogre. I'll summon it here in attack mode. And we'll see if our opponent has any responses. Like I said, I'm just waiting for Eternal Soul to drop so I can just pop it. Now, what in the world is this? Banish a dragon. Target a monster you control. It gains 700. Okay. Okay. That's seemingly fine. Now we just set this here. We activate the special summon out Tiamaton in this column, so we get to pop 2 cards. And, okay, so that was a Dark Magic attack. That's fine. Alright, so now we just go to battle phase. We do rearrange because we do have Time Thief coming back, so we'll do 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this is not dangerous at all to us. He can draw that. We want to take this off the top of the deck with Time Thief, and I'll banish this, and then next turn he'll draw a Dark Magician Girl. So we'll banish that, and then we'll attack. I have no problem with him drawing that next card. This should be a wrapped up game, actually. That's good. This game should be in the bag. Okay, so now we Time Thief, get him back, summon him onto the board. He's going to draw that bond between whatever and whatever card, which he doesn't have a Dark Magician, so it's fine. And now we're going to activate Time Thief to get the other spell card. And he's going to lose. Yeah, that was a really good combo. A lot of people in the comments are saying, well, that's a really good combo. Kashtira Ogre and Time Thief. We actually pulled it off. We got to combo the two of them off. All right, let's see. We got no legacy tickets, but we got this fat boy. Ghoul with an appetite. All right, let's crack open a master pack. Hopefully I get something here. It is glowing, but that could just mean a new glossy or something, or a new card in general. Oh, we got some holos. Rival Jam isn't the worst card, but a little too late in the challenge, I believe. Chaos Neos, not really usable for us. Glorious Illusion, that's Lightsworn card. Machine Angel, we got a lot of those. Vampire Kingdom, what does this do? This card's actually not bad, honestly. This card's not bad. We do have a lot of vampires and a lot of zombies. This honestly is not even that bad of a card. At the very worst, it gives all zombies 500 attack during damage calculation. Delta, do we have... When your opponent activates a spell card, it's pretty good. This card's pretty good. Delta's pretty good. Do we have Driver? I don't remember if we have Driver, but I would play that if we had... I mean, we'd have to have others. We have to have some other. We can't just play one brick in that card. Silkwidis is a good card, but in the Altergeist archetype. And then Extra Foolish Burial is another good card, but I don't think we have anything to send. It sends one monster from the extra deck to the graveyard. I don't, off the top of my head, it's not like we're playing like Herald of the Arclight or something. I don't know that what we could play. So we have two cards that we essentially just can't use, but they're not bad cards. Delta's a good card, but again, I don't think we can use it. So we essentially have three cards. We have a bunch of cards here actually that are half decent, but just not really usable for us because we don't play the right stuff. But like, this isn't a bad card to keep in the background of things. Definitely, because if we get like any of the Dogmatica stuff, or any of like Nitius or some Entis or Herald of the Ark, like if we pull any of that stuff whatsoever, this could be pay half your life points and then do something, which wouldn't be bad, but because with our deck it's not bad because like anything is good. And then Silkwidis, like I said, is a good card, but nothing here is usable. All right, let's see what we are on this time. We have Kashtira Ogre, which is pretty good, and essentially 3 interruptions, so pretty good. I'll special summon the Kashtira Ogre out. He's kind of cool. I think we just normal summon this dude out. So if he gets destroyed, we get to search something else. And then next turn, if we draw a level 4, we can do something with that. So we'll set. Because we don't really need a buff Kashtira Ogre. His attack's kind of high anyway. So we'll set, and we'll just pass. We just, kind of like threw out everything onto the board. We've lost to a decent amount of Harpy's Feather Dusters today. We could very well lose to another one. Harpy's Feather Duster's been kind of crazy. Hero lives. Okay, so we are playing against heroes. We have 3 interruptions, so technically 4. We have the ledger book. We have 4 interruptions. We could Forbidden Chalice this, and that wouldn't be too bad, honestly, because then, depending on its hand, it's actually not bad to Forbidden Chalice a Stratos. And then if he goes into like a lake monster, we have the Horn of Heaven. So I think I will actually do that. I will do that. So I'll negate this and I'll buff it up. But yeah, we'll buff up his monster, so it's fine. And then he won't be able to search the Vision Hero Ferris. I mean, if he gets it, he gets it, which is, that's cool. We're gonna Ogre to banish a random card. If I see Increase, I'll definitely banish Increase. Or if I see any card that I think they play one of, I'll definitely banish one of those. So we've got in the Neos, Rainbow, Dark, and Yubel. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of scared of the Rainbow Neos, so I'll get rid of the Dark Dragon. I think that would be the best one. I could also get rid of this, but let's be honest, he's going to probably search again, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll get rid of this so that he can't make Neos, but knowing these bad players, not bad players, but knowing these, like, what's it called, players? Knowing the anime players, they play multiple copies of all of these cards. This card special summon add a Poly. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna add Spirit. That's fine. He's gonna Neos Fusion. Unshocking. Exactly what I said. And, I mean, I guess, hopefully he only plays one copy of the Rainbow Dragon, because if he only plays one copy of the Rainbow Dragon, then he can't go into the Rainbow thing. What does that say? He can shovel this card into the deck if you do special summon one normal monster from your deck. So he can summon Neos from his deck. I could ledger book that, but I mean, am I really what am I really worried about here? Because the Neos card sends from the deck anyway, so he can do that. Like I said, it sends from the deck regardless. Yeah, so he's gonna Neos Fusion sends from the deck, so it's irrelevant. Again, this sends, you can send materials from the deck, so there's nothing I can really do. If he wants to use them from the field, that's fine with me. All right, he's gonna send 2 materials, Shadow Mist and Neos. He's gonna go into Brave Neos, and he's gonna use Shadow Mist to search a hero monster. That's fine. And then Cross Crusader, draw 2 cards, place 1 card. That's fine. No, that's fine. Off the Shadow Mist, he'll add the Liquid Soldier. That card's pretty good. All these hero cards are pretty good. Foolish Burial is fine. Every time I play against heroes, they never link summon anymore. Like, they should be link summoning. They should be link summoning, but they never do, and then I never get to do any of this stuff. What did he just send? Neospatian Dark Panther. I guess maybe he's got the contact card. Diffuse from Graveyard. Liquid Soldier. Alright, he's going to go to Battle Phase. I am definitely going to use the Ledger Book. He's going to attack over that, which I have more attack, so I'm fine with that, because this only floats when it's fusion summoned, uses fusion material. So I'm fine with that. I don't know what else he's got up his sleeve. Oh, he's going to buff himself. That was pretty smart. I'm going to use the Ledger Book now to make his monster disappear. That, and I only need to do that monster. Yeah, I'll take, that way I only 1,000 is gained. That's fine. That was actually pretty smart of him. No need to gain additional back. Well, he'll attack over this, and then we'll get to search for sure. I don't even know what I have in terms of search targets at this point. Honest Neos. Okay. That happens. In the main phase 2, and in phase, he's going to get his monster. I'm going to get my search. What do I even want to search now? Let's see. Roachka's a pretty good option here. She'll get me an extra card. Roachka's pretty good. So is this, because I can crash and then pop something else. Yeah, I could definitely crash pop, but then I won't have any follow-up whatsoever, and I'm playing against heroes. So I would say probably this card. The Roachka. I mean, technically this is better, because like I said, this is the only one that's an actual playmaker here, because I can attack, crash, pop his other card. He's going to be able to return his monster to the field. And we're in a little bit of trouble, I'm not going to lie. Our Crackdown's pretty good. Okay. I think I made the right play. So I'm going to normal summon out the Purple Poison. I'm just going to go straight to battle phase. I'm going to attack into the Elemental Hero Stratos. Alright, he's going to summon that. And then he can add another Spawn Trap card, okay. And he's going to use the favorite contact. And this card just cheats out a fusion monster. He's going to summon out the Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. I'm going to replay and attack into this still, into the Stratos. I'm going to destroy the Wake Up Your Hero, even though he does get to search a warrior. Is it search a warrior, special summon one warrior from your hand or deck? I mean, at some point he's going to be able to do it anyway, so I might as well do that. And main phase 2, set Crackdown and just pass on that. I hate how just irrelevant this Grand Horn of Heaven has been. I have no choice, really. I don't think he's got, he's probably got nothing in terms of, he's probably got just, what's it called, monsters in there. I don't think he's got any Link monsters in his deck. It would be cool if he did go into a Link monster, but unfortunately I don't think it's happening. Alright, he's going to use EN, what is this, EN space, Neo space, probably to cheat something out, because this deck doesn't actually do what it's supposed to anymore. It just cheats things. I'm going to put chaining on so I can just steal whatever giant monster he summons here. I'm just going to summon this dude again. And he's going to add polymerization. That's pretty good. And then again, he's going to search. He's going to search again. He's going to activate Stratos. Okay. Nothing I can really do about that. I mean, honestly, I might be staying a little bit too long. Oh, he's going to pop two. Oh, that'll do it. That'll wrap it up. Nothing I can do. All my interruptions are gone. Alright. Let's see. Our opponent just activated Time Tearing Morganite, one of our dream cards. And then I don't know what they're playing. They're playing this card. The Monarchs. They're playing Monarchs, so he has a double normal summon. He draws 2 cards instead of 1. Banish it, discard 1 Time Tearing Morganite, and then have other effects. Opponent can activate this turn. He's going to summon a Majesty's Fiend, which against most decks is a big deal, but he's playing against us, so in a very rare case, it actually is a big deal. In a very rare case. Okay, so I think we set Purple Poison, and we just set this, and we set this, and we pass. I mean, I think that's the best thing that we've got right now. That's the best thing we've got. What does this do? Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player can target with card effects. Okay. Thank God I have Memories of an Adversary. This does not target, so when he attacks, I'm just going to be able to banish his monster and then get it back to my side of the field, right? Oh, no, it can't be special summoned, so I won't be able to do that. This is another good card. If we were to go full anti-meta, I'd probably play that card. This is actually a card we cannot ever play because it's in the solo mode. So that card is actually totally locked off to us. Now, what I will say is that Time Tearing Morganite is kind of killing everything for us. Because Time Tearing Morganite lets him draw 2 every single turn, which is a lot. Alright, so he's attacking. I'm going to activate Memories of an Adversary. This card will be banished, but it can never return. Unfortunately, it can never return. Because it can't be special summoned, so it's just stuck there forever. And then he's going to take a bunch of damage right now. Great for us. Alright, so end phase. Let's do our thing here. Horn of Heaven. Literally useless against this deck. 2 games in a row, this card's useless. This isn't a bad card at all, but like we've just been kind of getting unlucky with it. Let's see. I'm trying to do the math here, right? We do want to go into something. What do we want to go into? Can we go into Boral Sword? No, we can't go into Boral Sword. We can't go into Mech Knight Crusade Avermax. We can go into a Synchro Monster, maybe. Bow Spell, I think I'll save. I'll set this. And then I'll use the Penguin Squire. I know he doesn't have any hand traps because he activated Time Tearing Morganite. So it's physically impossible. Change the level, yes, by 1. Activate the effect. Again, don't have to play through hand traps because, yes, Time Tearing Morganite. Now we can overlay certain monsters. So we can go this and this, or this and this. But I kind of want to keep this on the field because it does pop. So if it's destroyed, it can help us pop stuff. So it can come in handy later. We can also go into this, I just realized, but I don't think that really even benefits us. Zoo Ship's pretty good because it can get rid of this. That's actually not bad. I might just go into that. But, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll go into Zoo Ship. And I think we go to battle phase now. Yeah, we go to battle phase. Attack over this. If only we had a Zeus, right? How crazy would Zeus be? We're going to activate, and then we're going to be able to pop a card, so we'll pop this. And then we'll attack with the Purple Poison. And just like I said, having Purple Poison isn't too bad. I don't even know if there's really a point to set the Grand Horn of Heaven. Like, do I set it? I don't really know. He's never going to special summon, is he? Is it when they would special summon a monster? I guess an inherent summon. Actually, aren't these little guys inherent summons? Or one of them is an inherent summon, so we'll be very careful. Our opponent has 2 cards. It's great. Time Tearing Morganite. 2 cards every single turn. It's crazy, especially in our deck. Man, if we ever pull that, that would be really, really good. I think we actually have the potential to win here. He's going to summon that. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. He's going to summon this thing, whatever it is. He's going to, on normal summon, he's going to be able to special summon one monster from the deck. Okay. It sucks. That's, again, not an inherent summon. Inherent summons, we play back to back. It's like sometimes this really is annoying. Back to back, we played against decks that don't inherent summon. Back to back. We played against a Fusion Hero deck, never went into a Link Monster. Now we're playing against Monarchs, not going into anything. He's gone into Vanity's Fiend, which is fine because we have the Ledger Book and we do have the out. Actually, I should probably activate that before he activates Protection. End of main phase. Yeah, end of main phase is fine. It's going to go to battle phase. We're going to activate Ledger Book, and we're going to banish this until the end phase, and not another card. Because, yeah, just one card. Because I want to, yeah, I want to leave it for later, because the Sue Ship could just attack over this. So that will get popped. We're going to activate it, and we'll pop this dude right here. Oh, he gets banished, which is nice. Then next turn, as long as he doesn't have any trap cards or anything, we do get to attack over this and then destroy the Vanity's Fiend. He's going to set one, which is fine. What does this even do? How does this resolve? Is this a resolve? Do we get the monster back? No. Alright, our opponent's monster Vanity's Fiend return. Lightning Vortex is pretty good, but I don't think I need to use it, so I'll save it. I'll save it for later, just in case there's more foolishness going on. So I'll attack into the Idios, and then I'll pop the Vanity's Fiend. I'll pop this, and we get to pop 2 cards, and we end phase. I think going into the Sue Ship, after all, was the correct play. This time-tearing Morganite's like every turn he gets a Pot of Greed. I guess not even, is it a Pot of Greed? You just get, I don't know how to really classify it, but every single turn he gets the draw, which is like, Ghost Spell? Yeah, we're going to Ghost Spell that. Of course we're going to Ghost Spell that. We finally have an opportunity to use Ghost Spell. And, I mean, they could have Call by the Grave. They could have Call. Why did I say anything? Alright, he's going to Call by the Grave our monster. Yeah. This is another reason I didn't want to play Ghost Spell, because now we actually have cards that our opponent can Call by the Grave, which is really, like, it's good for them, right? It's good for them. And now he's going to be able to do this Idios loop. We do have Lightning Vortex, but again, our big problem is that he has everything. Oh, he's going to go to end phase. Okay, going to go to end phase. Inari Fire doesn't really do anything right now, other than normal summon itself and get over these guys. So I think that should be good. I could discard attack. I think it's obviously better to save. So we'll normal summon these out, and we'll go straight to battle phase, and we'll just attack over these 2. But again, the scary part about him is he just gets to draw twice every turn. That's the really, like, frustrating part. He gets to draw twice every turn, and then he's got this graveyard effect too, which is really good. So you can recur monsters. And then the other thing is our card is dead. We have Lightning Vortex, which is good, but if I had 3 time-tearing Morganites, we'd be on another level right now. We can't close that gap here. Like, if only we didn't draw this Horn of Heaven, if only we just drew like any other monster or something useful, it would have been so much better. But we have to draw the stupid Horn of Heaven in this game. And then he's going to be able to tribute one of our monsters, so Sue Ship is as good as gone right now. Yeah. Sue Ship's gone, and then he's going to summon this, the Ether. Man. Every time I look at this card, I'm like, do I cut it? And then I play against Mathmech, and I realize this is good against Mathmech. This is good against so many decks, but for some reason, every time we have this card, it's just the most dead card on planet Earth. Here comes the other Monarch, and I think we just lost this one. Alright, they're going to use Pantheism to do whatever they need to do. Reveal 3, and then I get to pick 1. This is skill drain, so I mean, I guess I let him draw 2. Just gonna send 1 to draw. Again, nothing I could have done. I mean, I could have picked skill drain, but then I'm in real trouble then. Alright, he's gonna attack over our cards. He's gonna attack and attack. I'm down to 100 life points. I mean, it really doesn't matter what we draw. I think we just lose this, because if he normal summons anything, we lose the duel. Yeah, we draw Nahata. Nahata's whatever. Yeah, we activate Lightning Vortex. Hope he doesn't have anything, but he's got the Monarchs in graveyard. He's got protection anyway. And we just pass on that. This really sucks. 2 games in a row, we have this card and it's completely unplayable. Oh, we lost the duel because he's gonna just summon out the Prime Monarch, and it's 500. It's 1,000 attack, and I have nothing. All right, we just lost this one. This was a completely winnable duel. It's just, yeah, things happen. All right, we just won the coin flip. We have 2 conflicting cards here, this and this. So, unfortunately, we can't do both. You can only do one or the other. So I either summon Time Thief Redo or Cashier Ogre, not both at the same time. This has been coming up a few times, which is a little frustrating, because it would be cool if we had the spellcasters plus the little monsters with them. But we've been getting a lot of, like Run Ryu and the spellcasters, but we've been getting Cashier Ogre with nothing. So we'll activate this and we'll see what we can do here. So we'll summon this. Actually, we'll still be fine. Summon this out, and then we'll go into Time Thief. Actually, we can go into even this, but we can go into Time Thief. We'll go these 2. What I can do, actually, is I can activate what's it called? I can activate Time Thief to move itself out of the way, and then I can special summon Cashier Ogre, which I'll go ahead and try to do. And then we'll special summon Cashier Ogre, that way they can work together. And then I'll set these 2 in pass. We have 2 battle traps that are for our barrier statue that we never draw when we have the battle traps. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We have this little square of cards that can hopefully get us through something. Activate Time Thief. And we'll get a trap card, which is pretty good. So we have another interruption. We have essentially 1 interruption here. And then we have Cashier Ogre. Alright, they're playing Cyberdarks, and they're playing Cyberdarks, alright. We're going to activate Cashier Ogre to banish something. Hopefully we banish something that is somewhat useful. Pick 5 cards. Hopefully we can snipe at one of some kind. Therion King Regulus is probably a pretty good hit in there. They might only be playing 1 of that. We're going to summon out Core. I can put it back on top of the deck. I'm not going to do that. No point to do that. They're going to be able to search Emergency. So we have 1 more interruption that we have. It's just the Time Thief Redoer. Machine Duplication, awesome. They're going to be able to summon 2 more Cyber Dragons. Alright, they're going to go into Nova. Alright, I want to respond to this. He's got this card here, but I definitely want to get rid of Nova. Nova has an effect that if this card is sent to the graveyard with an opponent's card effect, special summon fusion monster, that's not going to apply. I can't let him go into Infinity because Infinity is too good to deal with. So I'm just going to go Time Thief Redoer right now to get rid of the Nova, because this is about as good of a time as it's going to get. Detach this, and then put the Nova back on top of his extra deck. And then he can use Cyber Horizon. He can, of course, summon the big monster. It's unaffected by everything, in which case I don't have an out to that. But what can you do? Alright, he's going to activate both of these, the Dark Realm and the Cyber Emergency. Discard 1 other monster. Yeah, he's going to do Nashter. And he's going to scoop. I don't know why he just scooped. Did he lose connection? What was that about? Opponent surrendered. I don't know. Maybe he felt like he did something wrong. He was supposed to beat us. I don't know why he just did that, but he surrendered. That's fine with me. I don't really care. 1 legacy ticket and then 2 cards. This decrease your opponent's life points by 300. Doesn't even say inflict. Decrease. And then this gain, all fire monsters gain attack. And then we've got this card right here. The legacy ticket. Alright, let's go to this master pack. I am begging for a good pull. Please, something game-changing. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got Hayate, our second copy. It's not terrible. Star Power. I don't really know how usable that is, but that's cool. A War Rock if you control no monsters. All monsters you control are warrior monsters. You can normal summon this card without tributing. Send 1 Earth Warrior from your deck to the graveyard. And all rock monsters. Yeah, it's a little underwhelming, but we have other... we already have this card, so now we have another copy. That's not bad. Valkyrie Brunhild, which is a secret rare in real life, but only a rare here. Auto Rocket Dragon is a bad card. I Yes, that's fine. Core Reinforcement. Okay, that's a Guakimeru card. And then Justice of Prophecy, I don't think is a usable card for us. So another pack of just kind of less than usable, non-generic, all archetypal cards. Let's see what we get out of this legacy ticket. We didn't get any legacy tickets a second ago, so hopefully this covers for that. Let's see what we get here. Flame Ignis Spirit we already have. It's not terrible. It's not great either. An Advanced Zone. This wouldn't be bad, but we don't really tribute summon. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. I don't know what our opponent's playing, but they've got a lot of cool gear. They've got a regular mat. They've got a Boral Low Dragon. And they've got a lot of different stuff here, so we're just waiting on them to play. This is opening the Spirit Gates. Okay, that's fine. And then he's got 14 cards in the extra deck. Depends what he could be playing. He could be playing the... What is the Spirit deck called? The Spirit... Whatever, not Spirits, the Sacred Beasts, or he could be playing... he could just be playing Sprites with an engine in it. We'll see what he's actually playing. He's going to add the Chaos Dude. We do have Bestial Magnum, which is actually kind of good against his deck, because it does banish the little one out of the graveyard, so at least that's good for us. He's going to summon the Dark Beckoning Beast. He's going to be able to search one of the Hamon or whatever he wants out of his hand. He can summon Hamon or whatever he needs to, or Dark Summoning Beast. He's going to search. He gets an extra normal summon, so he can summon that potentially. He's also got Opening, which is pretty good, and I'm fine with that. I'm going to Bestial Magnum when he activates the Opening, the Spirit Gates. He's going to Tribute to summon a Raphael or one of the other ones. We'll see. I want to Bestial Magnum, but the one he's got in his hand. Hopefully that's the one I'm able to Bestial Magnum. Going to summon Hamon. Unsurprisingly, he does summon Hamon. Hamon is the best one out of all of them. He's going to activate Discard for cost, and then he's going to be able to special summon a Fiend from the graveyard. That does not discard for cost. I mean, it does discard for cost, but it does not target for cost. So we're going to activate the Bestial Magnum. This is once per turn, right? Yeah, you can only use this effect once per turn. So we're going to activate Bestial Magnum. We're going to target the one that he discarded, since it doesn't target the one in graveyard for cost. But we want to get rid of this one because this lets him special summon one from the hand. And if he banishes it, he can get to Fallen Paradise, and then we can't do anything. So we're going to go ahead and search out. With Bestial Magnum, we're going to search probably Tiamaton. Now, the only thing is we need another spell card, hopefully, that we can draw. Because if we draw another spell card, then we can use Tiamaton to pop that column down there. He's going to summon that instead. That, it's once per turn. We're going to activate the Bestial Magnum to search Tiamaton. I don't know why I summoned it way over here. I understand I didn't want to summon it here because it's where I want to summon Tiamaton. But why in the world did I summon it way over here? He's going to activate Triple Tactics Talents. He's going to be able to activate one of its 3 incredible effects. So we'll see which one he actually decides to do. They're all good. I mean, draw 2 cards. That is really good. So you can possibly draw into Fallen Paradise. If he does draw into that, then we're pretty much cooked. Because I don't really have an out to the field. Actually, I do. I can summon. He drew it anyway. So now he gets to draw 2 more cards. The field spell is really tough to deal with. Unfortunately, it prevents all of them from getting destroyed by battle and from card effects and being targeted. So I have to get rid of this Fallen Paradise somehow. I don't know, based on my hand, how to do it. I mean, I guess we can go into... Yeah, I know how to do it based on my hand. Okay, I know what to do. We're going to search Tiamaton. He's the GOAT, so we'll search him out. Our opponent's hand has to be pretty good. Dimensional Fissure's pretty good, too. Alright, so I'm going to try my best. I'm going to fight and fight and fight. I wish we had a way to destroy this and summon Barrier Statue, but unfortunately we don't have a way to do that because he didn't summon this in attack mode. But we have some tricks here that we can do. We're going to try our best. We're going to summon some cards for sure. So we're going to summon Goblinberg. Hopefully he doesn't have an effect Veiler. We're going to activate this. to special summon out Nefarious Archfiend. And now we go into... Oops. Oops is right. I think I just blew that. No, I didn't blow that. I didn't blow that. I didn't blow that. I didn't blow that. We're fine. We're going to go into... Oh, man, I think I did just actually blow that. It's fine. I think we're fine. Okay, so we're going to activate Dimensional Fissure. We're going to go into... We also have this, I just realized, but that's, I don't think that really helps. Yeah, we go into Diamond Direwolf. Using these two. We're going to summon it way over here. So we've got 3 monsters in this column, 3 cards in this column. We're going to activate... This is not a quick effect, right? This activates in the following chain. It's not a quick effect. Alright, so yeah, it summons and in the following chain it destroys. So what we do is we activate Diamond Direwolf and we detach a material, doesn't matter which one. And we target itself plus Fallen Paradise. And then Chainlink 2, we activate Tiamaton to special summon itself in this column here, right here. And then the Diamond Direwolf resolves, popping both. Now it doesn't have protection, so this column gets popped and that monster's gone. Okay. That was pretty far. Alright, let's go to battle phase now. When this gets destroyed, it's going to get banished instead of it's sent to the graveyard, which is ideal for us. Whoops, almost almost messed that up. Attack again. Main phase 2. Set the Royal Prison. And we end phase. I think should be good enough. I did what I could. Like I said, summoning Barrier Statue would have been ideal there, but unfortunately we don't have double summon or anything like that. Our opponent's going to activate the map, Perry Rees map, to add a 0 attack monster, which is probably going to be the... And then he's going to have his life points. It's just going to be, yeah, the 0 attack monster. It's not bad. The Beckoning Beast. Now what he doesn't realize is that I do have some of the outs for it. He's going to be able to special summon a card from his hand. Like Hamon or one of those from his hand. I don't think they can attack this turn, though, so I'll have to double check that. But I don't think they can attack this turn. And he doesn't realize we have Royal Prison either, because he might be trying to do something out of the graveyard, but we'll see. He's going to summon Dark Beckoning Beast. He does have 2 normal summons. That'll let him search a Spell or Trap or a Sacred Beast. He's going to search out the Trap card, which is actually a pretty good card. He's going to set that. He does have a double normal summon, so at least he's got that going for him. Cerulean Skyfire is a pretty good card too. That negates a card. I forget what it is. Negate a spell card. Oh, he's going to activate another one of these, which is fine. I do have, like I said, I do have Royal Prison, so hopefully he gets greedy. That would be nice. He's just putting it on the field right now to add a Sacred Beast to his hand, so I don't think he's doing like the full effect yet. He's going to add a Ravael. Alright, he's going to activate the effect, well, use the effect of Dark Beckoning Beast to get an extra normal summon. He's going to summon Chaos Summoning Beast. This will allow him to summon one from hand. Nothing I can do much about that. He's going to link both of those away. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of shocked. You can go into Verde Anaconda, maybe Nightmare Phoenix. Oh, okay, to get rid of the fissure. I guess that's reasonable, getting rid of that fissure. A little odd, I'm not gonna lie. What was that fissure preventing him from doing? Like, was it preventing him from... You contribute this to summon the thing from his hand, ignoring summoning conditions. What did that prevent, actually? He's gonna pop the fissure. Okay, fair enough. But like I said, I don't know what that was actually preventing him from doing here. And he's gonna activate this. But what he doesn't realize is that I have the Royal Prison. I'm going to chain the Royal Prison now and negate the effect that he's going to try to do here. So that effect, just nothing happens. So now he has Ravael, he has the Trap card, he has this, Cerulean Skyfire, and this. So the duel's pretty much over. There's nothing you can do. I know every single one of his cards, this duel is over. Everything's been used, everything's been done. Like, checkmate. Yeah, we won. Nothing he could have done. That duel was wrapped up the second he activated that. Alright, so we've got, again, no legacy tickets. Kind of crazy. We've got Little D. Ouch. We've got Terror King Salmon. Cool card, but I don't have Legendary Ocean. And Dark Bat. Very generic. Alright, let's see what we get out of this Master Pack. Definitely needs something good. Definitely need something very good, because we need to change some things up. We can't believe we have that already, and we have a second one now. This card is actually replacing one of the familiar possessed monsters. Neither player can activate spawn trap cards in the graveyard. I don't have any, so that doesn't hurt me in any way. This card sent to the graveyard, you can target a spawn trap card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Again, that just... Yeah, if this card is sent from field to... Yeah, this card is 100% replacing one of the... 100% replacing one of the spellcasters that we have in our deck. It's pretty good. This is a reptile support card, not usable. If I remember correctly, this card is good. This card's actually not a bad normal summon whatsoever. Like, it's just a good level 4. If we had more water monsters, the first effect would actually be more relevant. But the second effect is just a target one face-up card, negate it. Not bad at all. Wind up. It's in a wind up. I don't think it's going to work. This is one of the better Blackwings, but not enough of them. Dragonic Pendulum. I don't think we have enough Draco Slayer cards. I know we have one at least, but I don't think we have enough. And then Speedroid Takatomborg, which is actually a good card. We can special summon if we control a wind, which isn't bad. We have like a few wind cards, which is cool. It's probably one of the better Speedroid cards ever printed. So at least we got that. We don't have... The problem with Speedroids is we're actually getting some of the decent monsters, like main deck monsters, but we don't have the extra deck monsters to really go into with these. Alright, so a little replacement I'm doing here. I'm taking out Dark the Dark Charmer, and I'm including the Chow Sai, because he just has a better effect. And he's like a floodgate. Not really a super relevant floodgate, but he's a relevant enough floodgate where he does something and Dark does nothing. So it's a card that is objectively better than Dark the Dark Charmer. He's 50 more attack, and he has a relevant floodgate, which is kind of cool. La, 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 la.